everyone, this is Becca. Welcome to my channel. This is going to be a weekly tarot reading for the 25th of October to the 1st of November. And this is something I'm trying out now. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep doing the dailies. I might do as well. It's just this week I'm super busy with projects that I'm trying to work on, and I thought I'll try doing a weekly reading for this week and see how it goes. I've been away this weekend on a trip. It was really good. I was down in London and in Brighton. I actually picked up a couple of new Oracle cards and things. I actually got these feathers from this amazing Native American shop, spiritual shop in Brighton. Oh, there's Willow. This is like a goose feather, and this is like a swan feather. Just thought they were so beautiful, so pretty. And I think Willow wants them. Right, down you get. There's something about feathers. Obviously, it's like bird feathers, so she's like so attracted to them. So the goose, that kind of represents the higher truth. It represents protection. And the swan represents love and loyalty and devotion. So, yeah, I've done a little spread with the Mermaid Tarot today. And I've actually selected a couple of cards from this new oracle that I got. I actually got this in, did I get that? Yeah, I got that in the same shop, yeah, as the two feathers. So this is like the Fairies Oracle, and it's based on the artwork of Brian Froud, who's actually a really amazing artist. You've probably heard of him. He's actually designed like for the film The Labyrinth and The Dark Crystal. I love my 80s fantasy movies, and yeah, he did all the kind of the creative aesthetic for those movies, and he actually published a book on fairies and imagery in like the late 70s as well. But yeah, this oracle is really in depth. It's quite amazing and magical. So I've got a couple of cards from there, so I'll go into them after the main tarot cards. Right, so this is for this week coming up, and this week astrologically it's quite a potent energy because we are waxing up to the full moon, and this is actually a blue moon because it's the second moon in this month, which is quite rare. Second full moon, and it's actually lands on Halloween, the 31st, and it's in the sign of Taurus. And at the moment, Mercury is actually retrograde, so this often brings us things we need to re-examine, things from the past, people from the past, re-evaluating things. And it goes direct again shortly after, a few days later. So, first card out is actually the Six of Cups, and this is actually a bit focusing on that Mercury retrograde vibe, because this is about connections. This is about soul connections, people from the past. It's about also embodying that energy of youthfulness, of who we really are. It's that childlike wonder. It's that feeling of nostalgia. It's embracing this loving, kindred spirit. So this could be about revisiting someone or something, some feeling, some happiness from the past, or reuniting with someone. There's a lot of blessings here. this could be something romantic. But we've also got the Six of Swords. So these two sixes, the number 6 represents unconditional love. So this is travelling to a new place. This could be literally you're going on a trip somewhere, you're travelling. It's also the card of a new perspective, seeing things from a new point of view. This is actually coming out of the stormy sea into calm waters. So maybe there's something in the past that was unresolved, but now you're going into these calm waters where you can actually find this peace of mind now. You can find this happiness. There's certainly a change taking place from something that was rooted in the past, something that's coming in to bring you all this pleasure that you're going to get more clarity about. The Chariot, so this is very exciting energy. This is saying there's definitely change coming in. There's this feeling of, real momentum. This is often opportunities being presented to us, and we have this flurry of activity coming in. So where you've been possibly fed up, you have been restless, it's like you have not felt fulfilled emotionally, you've not felt satisfied. But there's this feeling that that's all going to change, because you are getting this movement, you're getting this shift, you're getting some opportunities coming in that's going to take you out of this slump, it's going to take you out of this feeling of kind of apathy and boredom. And it's like from this feeling that you're not satisfied, you're not being fulfilled, you're going to realise and come out of that space, because you're finally recognising that you are able to actually release this treacherous cycle, this huge challenge that you have encountered and you have been going through this could be over the last couple of years, because the Ten of Swords is just ending this big cycle. This is the end of this cycle of struggle. It's saying that these woes, these traumas are behind you. You're able to put this to rest. You're able to put this to rest and finally feel confident in yourself. Feel completely abundant. Feel completely capable. The Queen of Pentacles has it all. She is radiant with her aura, because she has the ability, she has the confidence in herself. She embodies love. She lives from her heart, but she has this intellect. She has this practicality about her. She is rooted to the earth, but at the same time, she has this mystical sense about her also. This is about being at the top of your game, because the Chariot is next to the Queen of Pentacles. This is saying that these opportunities that are coming forward for you are going to put you in this place of abundance, where there's this big turnaround in your ambitions and realising your ambitions, because this is the ultimate, this is the success, this is being this successful business person and being abundant in every way, feeling so capable. This is feeling capable to achieve anything that you set your mind to. So next to the Six of Cups, we've also got the Three of Cups. So this is such a good and nice, enjoyable energy. So the Three of Cups is all about this lovely connection with others. It's about celebration. It's about how we interact with the people around us, and it's about having fun and having this ease in how we communicate and how we express ourselves. So it's like there's going to be some celebration, some get-togethers. So this is also the card of reconciliation, and because we've got the Six of Cups, it could be getting together with someone, with even friends that you've not seen for a long time, with someone that you've not seen for a long time. And there's going to be this beautiful energy around this. Because we've got the Death, it's saying that through this new energy coming in, through this new connection and this possible reconciliation and this awakening of these beautiful connections in your life, you're able to actually put to rest these old energies of the past. You're able to overcome something that was really bringing you down, because we've got the Ten of Swords and we've got the Death. We're also in the Scorpio season, which represents the Death card. And this is all about being able to transmute this dark energy, being able to learn things from the shadows, being able to grow and really evolve as souls through the transmutation, through this process of constantly evolving, having the wisdom to discard what's no longer needed in your life, that's no longer helping you at a soul level to grow. This has been able to put this to rest. There's a really potent energy around this full moon as it comes in. And at the same time, we're in the Scorpio season, and yes, it's about releasing things from the past, seeing things from the really the depths and the darkness, which really allows us to welcome in this light, the true purity of the new light and the new dawn coming in. And before we do that, it's about encountering and acknowledging where the darkness has been, and now being released from that as you move away from the storminess. You're being released from it. So the Queen of Pentacles represents this kind of earthly energy, and the full moon is actually in an earth sign. The full moon coming up is going to be in Taurus. So whilst this is a big spiritual transformation, we are able to truly ground what we've learned in reality and manifest from this energy into this real, tangible experience and abundance. There's also this conjunction with Uranus, which is happening at this full moon as we come up to this at the weekend. And Uranus is all about the unexpected, and it's all about embracing the new. And this is about taking new directions, being brave, going out of your comfort zone. So this tells us that there could be some surprise, because when this planet's involved, there's something out of the ordinary that could happen, that could materialise. So maybe this is something out of the ordinary, someone that we didn't expect to reunite with, perhaps. Definitely a surprise, but something beautiful, something that is going to give us this huge abundance and this opportunity. So there could be some opportunity that you didn't expect, that you really didn't expect, that's going to come in. And this is helping end a cycle of pain, end a cycle of suffering. So it's saying to really embrace what's coming, to believe in yourself, to stay grounded, nurture yourself, know yourself, know that in order to honour your life and your truth, to have this faith in where you're being led. Right, I'm going to read what these cards mean from the book, The Fairies Oracle. So we have this number 13, It's quite intense looking image. So I'll look this up. Number 13, solace. So it means knowledge, consciousness, synthesis, and spiritual empowerment. Solace stands midway between the realm of the singers and that of manifest reality, the realms of fairy, this world and the other realms and dimensions. The singers dwell in a cosmos without boundaries or differentiations, but we and the fairies live in worlds where there are limitations to overcome and boundaries to identify and expand, which help us to grow. When we don't know what we need or who to turn to, solace will help us if we ask. Solace encourages us to stand on our own feet, to recognise and utilise our own wisdom, to depend on our own strength, and to acknowledge and work with our own good qualities. Use them as stepping stones to improve the less good. And at the same time, solace recognises we can't do everything alone and helps us to make the connections and have the insights that will help us to accept wisdom, energy and assistance from other realms, especially the realms of the singers and of the fairy. With faith in the human spirit, solace sees us arrows fired from a bow, choosing our own directions and soaring into undreamed of heights, empowered by trust and the creative life force. Solace is radiant, energising, vitalising. This presence in a reading often indicates that something new is being brought into being in our lives, partly through our own efforts and partly through the help we are receiving from other realms. Miracles may take place. Movement into the light is occurring. This is a time for taking action, passing on our blessings and learning, and for service given from a position of strength. So that's amazingly powerful. Number 57 is Luathus the Wild. Haste, impulsiveness, fire, spontaneity and balance. So this is all about creation and destruction. Think of the phoenix who lays her egg and then bursts into flames to incubate it. Birth, death and rebirth. So this is very like the Scorpio season. This is very like the release, the death and the release. But at the same time, you are being given this power of this new vital energy. Okay, so this card says that wild creative energies are being brought to whatever position it represents. It often fires up the things that surround it, energising them as well. It tells us that it's important to think and act creatively, and it says that the energy to do so is available. New approaches are called for here. Old ideas and old behaviours will not do it. Sometimes it may be useful to draw another card to get suggestions about what those ideas might be. And it's telling you to go for something now. Right, so, yeah, sometimes it's important to take the risk of making a fool of yourself to gain something amazing and wonderful and miraculous. Sometimes when Luathus says go for it now, it's important to do so, and sometimes it isn't. If the only reason for caution is that you're afraid of looking silly, it probably is time to go for it. Okay, so these are like amazing energies, and it's kind of in line with how cosmically and astrologically things are at the moment collectively. So as you're releasing the past, as you're releasing this past trauma, there may be this fear and uncertainty. But because this card's coming out, it's kind of saying, embrace the fire within you. Embrace this impulsive nature to live and to experience. And to really just trust in the universe. Trust in yourself. Because what's the worst that can happen? You need to just take a leap and live, and it's next to this card, which is saying that there are miracles to be had. there is this potent, miraculous magic surrounding this. So when you take the chance, when you go for something, when you put something in motion, you are being assisted here. And this miracle is going to be unfolding. Okay, so that's quite intense energies this week. I'm just going to do one card from the tree magic for this groundingness. And this is saying what to expect. So there's a card from the tree magic. Oh. Right, so a challenge. Number 46, the alder tree. Deserved victory can be measured by the obstacles conquered while attempting to succeed. So this is confirming that something that you have been struggling with, it's not all in vain, that you are going to get this victory, and that everything you've been through, you are going to reap these rewards of going through this challenge, because you are finally going to realise that everything you've endured has made you strong, has strengthened your soul, has given you this experience in order to really know who you really are and what you are really capable of. So I just forgot, actually, I just selected 2 cards from the Oracle of Mermaids. I just felt like doing a couple from there. So, right, we have the Mirror. Know thyself, self-examination and seeing who you really are. And Lemuria returns. Earthy spirituality, community, ocean conservation. Right, so the Mirror, this self-reflection, this is really going deep within yourself to listen to your inner voice, to know that that's the most important voice, that's the most important teacher and guide is yourself. You know deep within, when you look at yourself, when you honour yourself, when you completely love yourself and trust yourself, you will be guided to the right place. You'll be guided to this blessing. So you're going to see yourself. You're really going to have this epiphany about your soul's purpose and what you're really capable of. And this is such a beautiful message of saying that you don't need to impress anyone. You don't need to live up to anyone's expectations apart from yourself. This is about doing things for yourself, for honouring who you really are, for really living to fulfill your soul's potential and your true soul's happiness. And Lemuria. So Lemuria is an ancient civilization where many of us actually had past lives. This was the most beautiful place. This was a place of such a high vibration of beauty and peace within all its residents. It was ultimate happiness and love. And this is the way the new earth wants to go back to and evolve back towards, is this Lemuria. Lemuria returns. So this is this ultimate peace on earth. But it starts within yourself. So it shows this beautiful mermaid pregnant. So this is about birthing this new life, birthing this creation into existence from your heart and soul. This is about following your own particular destiny, wherever that is leading you, to this true happiness. It's honouring the souls around you. It's reuniting with the souls around you that are truly meant to be in your life and give you this feeling of being blessed. And if you're in a situation where you don't feel that way, or where others don't treasure you or make you feel inspired and encourage your growth, then it's time to recognize that you need to look elsewhere for this truth, for this community, for the people around you that are truly giving you these blessings and sharing your beautiful journey. So as we go through this week, it's really honouring ourselves at this basic level about how blessed we are to live on this planet and to really honour the planet, honour the animals, honour the trees around us, honour the ocean. All these gifts that we've got from Gaia, from Mother Nature, that we need to feel so grateful for. And the energy of gratitude brings us more and more abundance and blessings. Okay, I'm going to stop there. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I hope you all have an amazing week. As I said, I might do some more dailies as well. I'm just going to see how I get on because I've got some really busy projects on this week. But yeah, if you'd like a personal reading, just see my details below and I'll be in touch. I'll speak to you soon. Okay, cheers, bye.